And I'm back. Just when you thought you got rid of me, eh? No such luck. Okay, so welcome, folks. This is Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. I was thinking Deluxe Edition, but no, Definitive Edition. So this was released just today on Nintendo Switch. This is not my first time playing the game, but it is my first time playing in a long time. So I cannot remember pretty much anything about it, apart from the fact it's a lot of fun. So, I know that many of you won't have tips and strategies for me with this game, since it's only just come out, at least the Definitive Edition. But we'll try and slog on through and see how far we can get. Since we've just been streaming Final Fantasy VII Remake, I'm not going to be going for too long with this one. But we'll have some fun. If you've not played Xenoblade Chronicles before, then I think you're in for a treat. It is a really good Japanese role-playing game, in my opinion, and in the opinion of many others, probably the best JRPG that was ever released on the Nintendo Wii. So this is a remastered version, updated graphics, a few gameplay enhancements, I believe, and a whole new story chapter, which we won't be getting into today, but it is there. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. This is Xenoblade Chronicles. Let's make a start, shall we? Here we go. By the way, can you hear the music in the background? Should be able to. Okay, let's make a start. Yeah, this game is massive, Venom Bite. It is massive. Okay, new game. Right, so because I've played Xenoblade Chronicles 2, I can start with a bonus of 100,000 gold. So let's go ahead and collect that. We need to collect it now because if you select no to that, then you cannot do it throughout the game. So you miss out on it completely. Yeah, this is like fantasy sci-fi all mixed up together, Sithtum. But the general setting is that there are two huge beasts, and they are effectively worlds in and of themselves. And we actually live on one of these beasts, and they're at war with each other. Yeah, Titans.
Then two great titans came into existence.
And I don't think they're play fighting there. Yeah, what's that, Serenity?
The Bionis and the
Oh, say that again. Scott's dropped some bits, has he? Oh, thank you, Scott. Yeah, I can see up in chat that some bits have been dropped. Thank you very much. Scott Sweet cheered 15 bits, then 4 bits. Thank you, Scott. Appreciate it. Yeah, I think that was when I was AFK.
The Titans were locked in a timeless battle. Until at last, only their lifeless corpses remained.
Yeah, trust me, you haven't seen anything yet. This game is crazy good. It really is. It is so much fun.
Now, our world, this vast land...
Hey, look at me, Mum. I'm on TV.
The Bionis is under attack from a relentless force known as the Mechon.
Yeah, that's a pretty epic battle to start off with, isn't it, with those Titans? Yeah, so I think the Mechon is the Titan that we all live on in this game. Yeah, very similar, Serenity, but a whole lot bigger. Each of these Titans is effectively a world with its own ecosystem and everything.
Get away from me!
Yeah, I suppose it does a bit, Sithtum. And we're going to get straight thrust into the middle of battle here, right from the get-go. I'm not sure what you mean there, Wes, but I've only just started, so I guess it will make sense soon.
They're advancing down our weak right flank. For a bunch of soulless machines.
I used to love that film when I was a kid, Starship Troopers.
We'll see.
Okay, right, so I think this is our first battle here. Or after the cutscene, anyhow. Yeah, the day-night cycle was a big thing in Xenoblade Chronicles 2, so it might be, Wes.
We're pulling back the line to Colony 6.
Yeah, there's quite a few, Serenity, if I remember. Quite a few. I'm not sure, Red Mario. I'll probably go for at least half an hour, but we'll see how we get on.
And we're done for.
Count me in. We gotta get out of here.
Or we can stay and fight.
What? Ah.
We may die if we take a stand here, but staying gives us the chance to change our destinies. We have the Monado.
Yeah, this weapon here, this sword, is called the Monado Blade, and this is like a legendary weapon in Xenoblade Chronicles.
Your body can't take any more of the Monado. I can tell by just looking at you.
Getting short-sighted in your old age, Dixon. I'm fine.
Yeah, this is a Wii game, Red Mario, the original Wii. So, from 2006, I think it was, about 14 years ago this game came out. But this is a remastered version that's came out just
I
today.
need someone to drag your corpse on.
As long as you think you've still got the strength in you, old man.
Boy, you two. We've been ordered to pull back. I'm leaving.
Well, I say you're coming with us.
That guy's got scary eyes, hasn't he? The one on the right.
The enemy's second wave is approaching.
It's now or never, Dunbar.
Look at those eyes!
Let's show them what
It's
we've
freaking
got.
me out a bit.
We'll give them a warm Hom's welcome.
Acknowledged.
Yeah. Ha. What are they trying to prove? I'm not throwing my life away. No point dying in some godforsaken field. Nothing for it. I'll have to use Dunban as a decoy. Yeah, that should give me time to escape.
Oh, right, okay, Venom Bite. Oh, look, here we go then. So we're getting thrust into battle then now. So we're going to go through the usual tutorials, of course. Now, Xenoblade Chronicles has a very action-oriented battle system, but it does have a lot of strategy involved with it as well. So we're just going to get straight into it here, because the best way to learn these things is through actual hands-on experience. And it might look a little bit confusing to start with, guys, but trust me, just stick at it and it will all start to make sense quite quickly. So the first thing we're going to do is target an enemy. And then we're going to have these orbs at the bottom, which is where we select either our standard attack, which is auto attack, that's the middle one, or any abilities that become available that we can select. Now, the way that normal attacks work in this game is that you select the fight icon, and then you approach the enemy, and you will auto attack automatically and repeatedly. So you only need to select that once on the enemy, and then just approach the enemy, and you'll start unleashing auto attacks. Okay, it's really that simple. Now, you can see there's two other abilities on the side at the bottom that have this orange circle. That's their cooldown, and once that's filled, you can select them. So these are called arts, and right now we have two available, which is the Monado Enchant to buff up our party members, or the Monado Buster to do major damage. So let's go straight ahead and use Monado Buster, and we'll see what happens here. Look at that, thousands of damage, and the enemy is dead. So we'll just continue to approach the enemies here, unleashing our auto attacks. So it's a really fun combat system. Now, you're not in any danger of dying in these initial battles, and you're doing tons and tons of damage. But that's just to really help you to just understand how everything works. I need to move the chat bar really somewhere so that we can get it into a more appropriate location, since it's blocking stuff. Let's try and target another enemy. Yeah, so you can see on the left-hand side as well, which is the party pane, or the active party members. So we've got 3 at the moment, and we're about level 22 to 30. But that will change, okay? This is just an introduction. This is not our main party. We will be starting from scratch. Yeah, I suppose it does have that Final Fantasy 12 feel to it, doesn't it? I'm not sure which happened first, this game or Final Fantasy 12, but there must have been... Oh, no, this was 2010, Venom Bite says, so 12 was first. Deadly Chainsaw. I've got to say, the game looks beautiful. I actually saw a video the other day reminding myself how it looked back on the original Wii. And obviously it was really jaggy and everything then. So this is really smooth. And the new character models are a vast improvement. So we'll use our art again. That should finish off this enemy. Yep. Yeah, 12 was 2006, Dan.
You've got to be kidding. It's their main force.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Red. I need to move the chat log. I don't want to move. I don't know where to put it. I can't put it on the left-hand side because that's where the party interface is. Can't put it on the bottom because all the arts are down there. And I can't put it up in the top right corner because that's where the map's going to be. We'll wait to the next battle and then move it about. No, this is the first Xenoblade game, Siftum. So, if you've not played any of the games before, then this is the one you want to start with. So it's called Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Yeah, this is nothing to do with Xenogears. This is a completely different franchise. Oh, is that right, is it, Cletus? How many hours have you put in now? Are you enjoying Xenoblade, Wes?
I ain't going down that easily. Tomban, you alright?
Oh, what does it look like? I'm still good to go.
Guess even a hero's gotta reach.
Yeah, so this is where one of our friends decides to betray us a little bit.
What are you doing? That way is. Sorry, brothers. Hate to drop this on you, but it's the Monado they're after. So have fun keeping them occupied for me. I'm getting the hell out of here. Mumka, you just.
Oh, 2 hours, Wes. That's good. That's good.
Well, see you, boys. Wait.
Yeah, it might be different, DK Swizzy, to some of the games you've experienced before. It is very unique. But I would encourage you to maybe
It ain't funny.
stick at it a little bit longer.
This is it. At least
You
it's
might
not
be surprised.
getting any worse from here.
I mean, I'm not saying that everybody's going to like this game. Of course they're not. Nobody likes absolutely every game, do they? But in my opinion, this probably was the best game on the original Wii. I mean, the best RPG.
Everything's quiet down a bit. That thing's gonna be mine.
Yeah, he does look a bit drugged up, doesn't he, Free?
Oh no, please. No!
Vile Mechon. If you think the Homs, the people of Bionis, are just waiting here for you to pick us off, you are sorely mistaken.
Okay, so that pretty much serves us through the introduction. And now we're going to meet the actual character we're going to be playing as throughout the game. Or at least the main character. So look, you can see that the two Titans are at war there. But of course, each has their own set of, you know, people and that living on them. Oh, I did turn it up a little bit, just for the cutscene. Yeah, I don't think that was the smoothest transition, I apologise. Oh, Dan, don't say that. I'm not going to be able to unsee it now. Varn's other version. Yeah, he is a bit Varny, isn't he?
No good. It's broken.
Yeah, this is the main character now.
The joint section. It's buckled.
I've not played Xenogears, so I don't know what you're referring to, Bree, but wouldn't surprise me.
An M69.
I honestly can't remember, Dan. It's just been too long since I played the game.
Its armor would be perfect for making a shield. If I can just get it off, I should be able to. Shoot!
Right, this is our mate.
Right.
Coming to team up with us, of course.
It's not a Mechon. It's just a Crabble. It was using the Mechon armor as a shell. I'll lure it away.
Okay, so once again, we're going to be battling, this time with slightly more realistic stats. Since we're not absolutely overpowered with the Monado blade that we just had a moment ago. Okay. So just in case you guys didn't know, once your HP gauge is depleted, then you will be incapacitated. In other words, you don't want to run out of HP. And Shulk has a couple of abilities here to get us started with. And we've only got 230 HP here at level 1. Ah. So once you've used an eye, you can see the orange circle on it starts going around just to indicate the cooldown there. So we'll just keep using auto attacks until then. Okay. So a nice simple battle. I believe another one respawns. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, once you get close to an enemy, you get this aggro circle thing, and you can't get past that without defeating the enemy. So if you want to avoid battles, just don't get too close to things. Now in this case, the enemy spawned on top of us to prove that point. So you can go through some of that stuff if you want to. Yeah, that red circle underneath our feet indicates that we have the aggro of the enemy. We have its attention drawn to us. Yeah, see you later, Doc. Thanks for stopping by.
That was a close one. Man, what were you doing wandering off by yourself? Stay where I can keep an eye on you. It's pretty dangerous outside of the colony. There are all kinds of monsters. Yeah, but thanks to you, we got its shell. Everyone in the colony is going to be really happy.
Yeah, that's it. You've got it, Dan. It's like the blue line from Final Fantasy 12. But instead of liney, it's more circly.
This scrap driver's excellent. I just learned by watching Dixon make weapons. Of course, Dunban's weapons still beat the Monado. I hope I can figure out the secret of...
Yeah, I think you're right there, Pri. But let's be honest, it's a Japanese RPG. I mean, could we expect anything different, really? Oh, Serenity, you're rich. Yeah, you're rank 7. 3,800... You must be close to rank 8.
Tell me about it.
Serenity. I think you might end up being the first person to rank 8 at this rate.
Don't worry about it. Let's get back.
Oh, fantastic, Venombite. Congrats on beating Amiga Mark 2. Or is it Amiga Mark 12? Or whatever it is. Well done. Well done. Yeah, no worries. Glad that the guide helped. Okay, follow the dotted path to advance the story. Yeah, so that just helps us with our objectives and stuff. The path to the next main story objective is displayed on the minimap. And you can switch the minimap full screen by pressing the analog stick. Okay. Checking the story memo. Yep, got that. And then we can move the camera as well. Okay. And then we can save our game as well. Right, okay. Thank you very much. Anything else you want to thrust into my face here? Okay, so we've got the main map, the mini-map, the main map, the mini-map. Let's grab the treasure chests. Yeah, I think there's crafting and stuff that we can do later, which is why we're grabbing all these other bits. Now, we can explore, of course. There's a lot of exploration to do in Xenoblade Chronicles, if you want to. You don't have to, but you can do. But ultimately, you just need to follow the line in order to reach the next story objective. I wouldn't say it's like Zelda too much, Bakura. It's far more RPG-ish than Zelda. Zelda's far more adventure-y. This does have adventure elements, but because of the whole character development, like Final Fantasy style, it's just a Japanese role-playing game, really. Right, let's go ahead and kill some enemies since we need the experience. So we just need to make good use of our arts here, and then we can heal up and select the party we want to heal up after casting that ability. Okay, wow, that battle was harder than I expected. Yeah, Mark 12 is it, I think. Have you played Final Fantasy 12, have you, Ed Mario? Let me just see if I can sort out the chat to another location, since it's just kind of in the wrong place there. But I don't know where to put it. Try it over here. The party members appear above it, so maybe that'll be okay. Oh, actually, I've got an idea. I've got an idea. Let's move the events list down a little bit. And then we'll put chat back where it was, but just underneath the other things. Maybe about there. Yeah, and then we'll just shrink it down a bit. Whoa! Okay, there we go. That's better, that's better. Right, let's keep moving. Aggro them all. You trying to get me killed? I think you are, aren't you? Yeah, I'd rather not get killed straight at the beginning of the game. I don't think I'd ever live that down. Yeah, be careful because some arts can aggro others. Yeah, Wes is playing the game right now. Cletus, sorry. And so any tips that Cletus has are going to go down well here. Okay, be careful because using some arts can aggro other enemies that are around. Okay, thank you for that, Cletus. I'll be careful with that because they are quite close to each other, some of these enemies, aren't they? So, we're already level 2 though. I'm impressed with myself. Do we heal up, do we, after each battle? We seem to be at full health again, which is nice. Yeah, that was a little bit big, wasn't it? Mark 2, is it? Yeah, I think Red Mario's probably right. I'd be surprised if he isn't. He's not often wrong, is he? Let's be honest. You're taking on 3 caterpillars at once. Oh, go Cletus. Yeah, that's good, isn't it, Serenity? I mean, I was going to play this anyway, but I thought, why not stream for a little bit? Wes kept talking about it in chat, made me want to get started straight away. Oh, I must remember. I'll tell you what, though, coming from one game, such as Final Fantasy VII Remake, to another, doesn't half screw up with your muscle memory in terms of which controls do what. In fact, I still don't think I'm going to forgive Tetsuya Nomura for swapping the triangle and circle button, the triangle and cross buttons around between Final Fantasy VII and the remake. Okay, right, we can have a look at the menu system in a moment. We haven't done that yet, have we? I've never played the Phantasy Star games, retro. I've never played them. Also, you can de-equip orbs. I thought they were fixed. Ah, and that's like Final Fantasy VII materia, is it, Wes? Let's go ahead and save, shall we? What's expert mode? Limit experience game and adjust character levels. Expert mode lets you store a portion of earned experience points for later use rather than being granted to a character immediately. That sounds like an interesting feature. I'm not going to use it for now, mind. But we can actually save all our experience, effectively staying at level 1, and then only spend experience to level up whenever we want to do so. Okay, that sounds like a fun feature. So if you want to go for a level 1 playthrough, then you can do that. Yeah, I don't want to do that, but that does sound kind of interesting. Right, now, how the heck do I bring up... Oh, hang on a minute. Okay, there's an auto run. Just trying to go through the controls here. That's like a quest thingy. Oh, landmarks. Okay. Yeah, imagine doing a level 1 playthrough. Some of the enemies are already kicking our butts. How the heck do I bring the menu up? Right, that's the map. That's center. Okay, I know. Yeah, there it is. There's the menu. Oh, it's just the what would effectively be the triangle button. Ah, okay, Cletus, I see. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Right, so equipment-wise then, we're currently using a junk sword. We've got 100,000 gold, though, haven't we? Okay, I don't think we've got any equipment right now. Okay, this is what will allow us to change from day to night. I think various quests and stuff and side quests and story points can only occur either at day or night. Yeah, I can see our gear at the top. That's because we've got a save file from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. It allowed us to actually just start with 100,000 gold. Okay, we've got another art now. And by the way, the arts that you use are more powerful depending on where you use them from. So backslash, for example, is good to use from behind the enemy for extra damage. And then slit edge is good to use from the side of the enemy. So it just gives you a little bit of strategizing to do in terms of where you attack the foes. So let's just kill everything as we go here, in order to get all that lovely experience. We are level 3 already, mind. So let's try our side one. Right, I think the arrow indicates whether you're at the side or not, as well.
Nothing's gonna touch you as long as I'm around.
Was this in the original Xenoblade Chronicles, outside the definitive version? The yellow lines, or was that like a quality of life change they've brought across here? I'm just going to go for both of them. Yeah, physical defense down's got to be a good thing. Oh, nice job, Serenity. Yeah, you folks should follow Serenity if you're able to. And I don't know why you wouldn't be, but Serenity does like Final Fantasy VII speedruns and stuff on his channel. Serene actually is Serenity. I keep calling you Serenity still, but Serene is who I'm talking about in chat there. Yes, you do, don't you? Yeah, we're getting a few followers today, which is nice. Thank you, guys. And this is the first time I played a non-Final Fantasy game as well on stream. Ever. So, first time for everything. Oh, no, it's not. I did play Ori and the Will of the Wisps for a little bit at one point on stream. But lower physical defense. Get behind. Backslash. And it's down. Let's just take everything, of course. I do like the music as well in this game. It's kind of therapeutic to listen to as you play. Goes down well. Goes down a treat. Yeah, I'll tell you what. The biggest Final Fantasy OP-ness that you can do at the start is in Final Fantasy VIII, in my opinion. You can get so overpowered. You can literally, at the start of the game, set your characters up to be endgame ready. Right from the very beginning. It's crazy what you can do in that game. It really, really is. Hey, welcome folks. A few more have joined us. Good to see. This is Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. I've just started it. So we're having a bit of fun here. I know the stream's been going for a few hours, but that's because we're playing Final Fantasy VII for a while. You do, don't you, Serene? I'm going to try and call you Serene so people know who I'm referring to here. You do, though. You're right. Absolutely. You get a few trolls as well, but that's just the nature of the internet, I think, isn't it? Yeah, in fact, it's that. Did you know, Red Mario, it's a good idea to stay low level if you can in Final Fantasy VIII, because your power in comparison to the power of the enemies is actually much greater than it can be if you level up, because the enemies level up with you. Probably did know that, didn't you? But not everybody knows that in Final Fantasy VIII, and they try and level up as much as they can, but that's not a good idea to do. If you want to just be completely, you know, as OP as you can be. Whereas in most Final Fantasy games, you are better off leveling up if you want to get overpowered. Just not in that one. Oh, thank you, Venom Bite. Yeah, that video, I actually made that myself from scratch. So I scripted it, I recorded all of the footage, I edited it. It was quite a bit of hard work, so, you know, I hope gamer guides are happy with it. They asked me to do it for them. So they want me to do a few more videos, so I think they are. But yeah, that was a fun little thing. I've never been approached by another company ever to like make YouTube content. So I was really happy when they asked me to do that. I felt like, hey, maybe my videos aren't too bad. If people actually want to pay me to make them a video. Ah, look at that. It's becoming nighttime. How tranquil. Hello, Scott. You back again? Or did you never leave? Are you guys enjoying Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2? It's very different to the original game, isn't it? I mean, new characters and everything. A company called Gamer Guides, Dan. Yeah, look, I'll drop the video link. I think this is the right one. Let me just check. Yeah, they asked me to make a video for them. So I did. And they've just posted it today. That's it. I did actually work really hard on it. So if you guys dropped a like on that video, it would mean a lot to me. Yeah, it's Final Fantasy XII Xenoblades. Yeah, I really want to play this game. I never completed Xenoblade Chronicles 2. But when this game came out, I thought, I've got to play this again. And then I can play Xenoblade Chronicles 2. So I don't think I'll be playing the whole of this game, like, through streams and stuff. Unless you guys really want me to. But I'm still going to play it myself, of course. Let me just check. I'm going the wrong way. Good job we have that yellow line thingy. Yeah, see you later, Dan. Let's grab all the lovely loot. Which I'm assuming is a crafting thing, isn't it? And it looks like we're nearly at the destination as well. I did, Serenity, I did. Yeah, I was only joking, because this is obviously not Final Fantasy VII Remake. It'd be pretty good to have Final Fantasy VII Remake at this point, seeing as how, you know, I doubt Square have even made it yet.
You off to the weapon development lab?
Yeah, how come you're not streaming at the moment, Red Mario? Or is it just you haven't got the motivation to do it? I mean, I understand if that's the case. It happens to the best of us, doesn't it? It does. Okay, organise party. Change party and equipment. I guess we just keep things as they are right now. So we'll just close. Okay, and now we get to explore the city here. Okay, Red. No, I understand. I understand. Yeah, it can be a little bit inconvenient, can't it? Everything that's going on and stuff. Oh, right. A lot of that stuff, actually, isn't for crafting. I think it's just stuff to sell to make gold. That's, like, all it's there for. It's like trash items. You get them in Final Fantasy XII as well, don't you? And now we can do side quests and stuff. Oh, and a landmark. We do get to teleport around, I believe. Like a fast travel system. I'm not sure if anything of that nature is unlocked at the moment. But I think later on, at least in Xenoblade Chronicles 2, you can. So I'm assuming, you know, something similar is going to be the case here. This is Dumban's house. So he was the fellow we were controlling at the start, wasn't he? For the introduction. And of course, we do need to explore for all of the good stuff and loot that we can get. So. Well, alright then, guys. I think we'll take a break here. So. We've been streaming for about 3 hours now. I need to take a break. But yeah, this was a brief introduction to Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. And I've got to say, you know, it's looking great. If you guys just check out, do a YouTube search for the original Wii game, you'll see how much they've improved it here for this Switch release. It is very, very different. It really is. No, I haven't finished it, Retro. I haven't finished it. So many other games came out and projects that I had to put it on the sideburn, and I just haven't had a chance to get back to it yet. So I hope maybe one day I will. But at the moment, I've just not been able to. So, no, Ni no Kuni Remaster I never really played. I did a few videos on it, but never went back to it. But, yeah, thanks so much, guys. It's been a lot of fun today. So, obviously, we made really good progress on Final Fantasy VII Remake. Let's save, shall we? I'm not sure exactly how the autosave works here. 32 minutes ago. That's probably when we approached the city. We'll do a manual save anyway. Oh, yeah, look, a minute ago. So, yeah, we made good progress on FF7 Remake. And now we've started Xenoblade Chronicles as well. Yeah, I might tack some of this on at the end of our FF7 playthroughs if you guys are wanting to stick around for it. I mean, this game would take a long time to master, like over 100 hours at least, I'd imagine. It's a big game, and there's so much to do. There's no trophies, which is a good thing in many ways, because hunting down platinum trophies is something that you get addicted to, and then you end up grinding a little bit extra than you otherwise would. Alright, folks, well, I'm going to leave things there, so thank you so much for stopping by for the stream. If you've watched this on some kind of catch-up, on demand, whatever they call it, archive, appreciate you joining us. And I'll be back on a Monday for more live streaming of Final Fantasy VII Remake. We're going to be going through Chapter 9, heading into Wall Market, and then maybe a little bit more of a bonus of Xenoblade, but I might even play this game in my own time before then as well. Alright, folks, take care, everyone. I'll see you next time. Goodbye. Goodbye. Yeah, thanks, Cletus. Appreciate your tips as well. I'll certainly take those on board. Chapters 3 to 7. Oh, I've messed that up, Venom Bikes. You're talking about FF7, aren't you? Yeah, I've lost a load of the footage. So I could bring the streams across from Twitch, but I don't know, people might not like that. But it might be better than nothing. A load of the footage got deleted. I thought I'd just done stuff with it, which I hadn't. And I deleted a load of recordings I made, and they went with it. So that was annoying. But yeah, I won't talk about it because it's quite embarrassing. Alright then, guys, take care. I'll see you on Monday, okay? Goodbye. Goodbye.